In 1911, the line between Odense and Middelfart via Brenderup opened, as well as the branch line between Brenderup and Bogense. To the opening of the line, 6 locomotives with the 262 wheel arrangement was delivered, i.e. with a leading and a trailing bogie on a locomotive with 6 driving wheels in the middle. The front and rear bogies were made as Bissell bogies, and the 1300mm large driving wheels enabled the machines to have a top speed of 60 km an hour or 37 miles per hour. The locomotive's spoilers were equipped with large tube superheaters. The cylinders had round sliders, and the valve gear was of the Heusinger type, or wall shots. The safety valves were of the pop type, and the water was not stored in water tanks in the middle of the frames, but rather in 2 large water tanks on either side of the boiler, with a sloping front to give the crew and the machine a better view. The vacuum and handbrake worked on 1 block on each of the driving and coupling wheels, and everything from the chimney to the cab was carefully designed to accommodate the beautiful lines. The design was the result of South Funen Railway's CME Jacob Milling. Milling was behind many of the railway's beautiful designs, including a larger version of the small OMB locomotives, as well as a unique Mallet-type locomotive. However, Milling never got to see the success of his machines, as he went to the US to study locomotives and, well, I think you can guess the rest. OKMJ number 14 here had a happier fate. The locomotive was delivered at the same time as the locomotives from the OMB, for the line between Odense and Kerteminde and later Martofte. Number 14 was decommissioned in 1966 and bought by a private individual and drove under its own power to Maribo, where it was stored until 1972 when it was sold to the Helsingør Railway Club, which is today called the North Zealand Heritage Trains. After a lengthy overhaul, the engine ran for many years as one of the club's regular performers until 2006, after which its boiler tickets expired. After several years of storage in Rungsted, the idea arose to exchange locomotives with TKVJ number 12 from the Railway Museum in Odense. Number 12 had come to the museum when the Kolding Locomotive Club was incorporated into the museum. Later the club was revived as the South Jutland Heritage Trains, but in 2024 it was decided to close the society and number 12 was therefore put aside. When the museum wanted to bring number 14 home, the idea of a swap came up. And in 2025, TKVJ number 12 moved to the east, and OKMJ number 14 to the west. The future for number 14 is hopefully one with steam under its spoiler on the Railway Museum's Harbour Line, but when is a question of money and manpower. Thank you for watching this episode of the Danish Railways Advent Calendar, and I hope to see you all in the next one.